In the last episode, we talked about the chakras in human body and where they are located, significance of each chakra. We also briefly talked about awakening of Kundalini. After I published my last episode, many of my viewers reached out to me and they said that they want to know more about awakening of Kundalini. In this episode, I'm going to dive a little deeper into this topic. Before we talk about awakening of Kundalini, let's understand what Kundalini is all about. According to Sri Sri Thakur and Kulchandra, Kundalini is the vital energy in concentrated form. Each one of us has our vital energy or the life force in a concentrated form, and that is called Kundalini. Kundalini is often compared with a sleeping snake in a coiled form. In other words, Kundalini is infinite amount of energy lying in dormant state inside the human body. We need to awaken this energy. So where is this Kundalini located? Well, the Kundalini is located at the base of our spinal cord. It's located right below our spinal cord. Now, how can we awaken this Kundalini and be endowed with enormous amount of power, wisdom, and consciousness? Well, before we talk about how to awaken Kundalini, let's understand some important aspects of human anatomy or human body. We have the brain on top, then we have the spinal cord, which goes from our brain all the way up to the lower end of our back. Then we have the chakras, the 6 chakras at different points in the spinal cord. Now, we also have the nervous system. Our nerves have originated from our brain. They have extended, they have spread to all parts of our body. The nerves have passed through the spinal cord, and at specific points, then these nerves have branched out, which have originated from the brain and extended to all parts of the body. While there are many nerves that pass through our spinal cord, there is one nerve which connects our brain with our Kundalini, and that nerve is called Sushumna Nadi. Sushumna Nadi starts from our Kundalini, from the base of our spinal cord, and goes all the way up to our brain. This connects our brain with Kundalini. We said Kundalini is vital energy in concentrated form located at the base of our spinal cord. And this energy is in dormant state. If we have to awaken Kundalini, then we have to agitate it. We have to shake up the energy inside it so that it is unlocked and it is awakened. Sri Sri Thakur and Kulchandra has used the example of a thermometer to explain Kundalini awakening in layman's language. Sri Sri Thakur says, in the thermometer, the mercury is concentrated at one end of the thermometer. When we create vibration in the mercury, by increasing the temperature, the mercury starts rising upwards. And Kundalini awakening happens in a similar way. When we create vibration inside Kundalini, the life energy is awakened and it moves up and up and up through the spinal cord, through the Sushumna Nadi. The spinal cord is filled with a liquid substance. When the life energy is awakened and it starts moving up, it also pushes the liquid inside the spinal cord, and the liquid starts moving upwards. Sri Sri Thakur and Kulchandra says, when you are practicing meditation, you must keep your spine straight. If you bend it, you could block the movement of the energy. Now the next important question is, how do we create vibration inside Kundalini? Well, the technique is simple. The Kundalini is connected with the brain through Sushumna Nadi, which flows through the spinal cord all the way up to the brain. So if you have to create vibration inside Kundalini, we have to do intense activity inside the brain. The brain is connected with Kundalini. When we create intense activities in the form of vibrations inside the brain, the vibrations, the signals quickly pass on to Kundalini through the spinal cord. But we'll have to create intense activity at the base of the brain, which is the Agya Chakra, third eye. Right behind the Agya Chakra is the pineal gland. The moment we create vibration in the pineal gland, the signals quickly pass through the spinal cord to Kundalini. So, how do we create vibration in the Agya Chakra or in the pineal gland? Meditation is the tool. When we practice meditation, using the holy name or the Bij mantra, by focusing or concentrating on the pineal gland or Agya Chakra, which is the base of the brain, the billions of brain cells inside the brain start vibrating. And those powerful signals go to Kundalini and create vibrations there. And the vital energy is awakened. When the vital energy keeps moving up and up, it starts opening chakras one by one, one by one. As we open one chakra after the other and keep moving towards the Agya Chakra, we actually move from one level of consciousness to another. When we unblock a chakra, depending on the level of the chakra, we achieve a certain level of consciousness and wisdom and certain level of power. A man who awakens Kundalini experiences unparalleled bliss, gets endowed with enormous energy, achieve elevated consciousness. Sri Sri Thakur Kulchandra says, if a man can awaken Kundalini even to a small extent, he can achieve wonders in life. He can create magic, do extraordinary things. Such is the power of Kundalini awakening. But is it enough to awaken Kundalini and be endowed with infinite amount of energy? What's the point if somebody awakens abundant amount of energy but doesn't know how to use them? It has no meaning. For example, if you pull out water from the soil and store it in a water tank and you don't use that water inside the tank, then after some time the water will stink, isn't it? It will be filled with garbage. Same is the case with Kundalini awakening. If we create infinite amount of energy but don't use them constructively, we will start losing that energy again. There is yet another danger. By awakening Kundalini, one can achieve enormous amount of energy, but one may use that energy for destructive purposes. And such a person can really bring havoc and destruction to the mankind, being gifted with infinite amount of energy. So what is the solution? The solution is simple. The solution is devotion towards the master or guru. Remember, we discussed that to awaken Kundalini, we need to meditate, focusing on the pineal gland by chanting the holy name or Bija mantra. Now, the most vital connection between meditation and the Bij mantra is the guru or master who has materialized the essence of that mantra, who is the living embodiment of that mantra. So without devotion to the guru or master, the energy that we are endowed with by awakening Kundalini cannot be meaningfully adjusted. It cannot be purposefully applied in a constructive and progressive manner. When you surrender to a guru or master, in spite of being endowed with infinite energy, you would still remain grounded, humble. You will be driven by a divine purpose. Then Kundalini awakening will be meaningful. So the secret of Kundalini awakening is unwavering attachment to the master or guru. And he is the pathfinder.